Remember the good old days when you could go to a concert and you could thrive off all that energy in the crowd? Well, bands want it back, and they're looking for ways to perform on stage in front of a live audience. Canadian country music star Brett Kissel seems to have cracked it. He's come up with a kind of throwback solution: drive-in concerts. Kind of like drive-in theaters. You pull up, stay in your vehicle, and listen to the band. Brett Kissel talked to me from the stage in Edmonton on Friday. Brett, so good to talk to you. I love the slogan on your website, "Tough times don't last, tough people do." Give us the basics of how these drive-in concerts of yours are going to work.
Well, I really appreciate that. Tough times don't last, tough people do is a motto that I live by. It's one of my songs. We actually just re-released it for the weekend, and I'm really excited that we get to play that show for our concerts. Our show here that we're doing, and all 8 of them, are very unique because there's no speakers hung up on the stage. As you can see, what it is that people are going to hear our show through their radio dial. So we perform into our soundboard, a soundboard into an FM transmitter into everybody's car stereos. We're just asking that everybody honk their horns when they like the song that they hear.
Oh, nice. So honking instead of clapping, I guess. And the idea is nobody gets out of their vehicles, right?
That's right. I mean, safety is a huge concern for us. We have to make sure that everybody's going to be safe, but also have a great time. So we've got all of these rules on our website, drivein.brettkissel.com, where we say some of these, I guess, scary rules, but we put a little country spin on them. So one of the big things was no washrooms, so please go before the show. And also no tailgating. We know everybody wants to, but stay in your vehicle so we can entertain you through the radio dial.
And what kind of response have you been getting? How are ticket sales?
It's been amazing. For us to have been able to sell out 8 shows in under an hour when we put tickets on sale a couple of weeks ago was something that really shattered my expectations. But one of the really cool things is that both of the shows that we are doing to, obviously to start our weekend has been this. It's for the frontline workers, first responders, healthcare heroes. So those first 2 shows have been free, but the other ones are obviously for the general public. What's really cool is that thanks to our partnership with Safeway Canada, 100% of our proceeds go straight to the food banks here in Alberta. That way we can do a lot of good and raise a lot of money for a cause and an organization that really needs it.
Well, for sure. Just give us quickly, Brett, a sense of how your community, your province has been coping with the pandemic. What are some of the stories you've heard from people?
Well, Canadians in general are very tough. Here in my province of Alberta, we've definitely been hit by tough times, but I know we're all trying to look for the silver lining in this, and that's why I wanted to do this concert, to raise spirit for Albertans, as well as do it, as we've now announced that we've got 3 sold-out shows in Regina, Saskatchewan next weekend, so maybe this thing might snowball into a few more shows in a few more places.
Do you think this might be the way of the future, Brett, that others will start copying you?
You know what? I'm not sure if this is the way of the future. It's kind of the way of the present. Right now, this is the best that we can do to bring people together and bring live music back. But as far as I'm concerned, I hope we get back to regular scheduled programming and we get an opportunity to play the real shows the real way that we want, hopefully very soon.